Getty Manchester United 21 cska Moscow. Jose Mourinho's team equaled a club record, set between 1964 and 1966, by stretching their unbeaten home run in all competitions to 40 games. The last team to beat them at Old Trafford was Manchester City 16 months ago, but United will go into the clash with the runaway league leaders with momentum after Romelu Lukaku and Marcus Rashford got back on the scoresheet. Lukaku and Rashford scored within 2 minutes of each other in the second half to ensure United went into the Champions League knockout stages as group winners with 5 wins out of 6. Another big positive for Mourinho was the form of Luke Shaw, who impressed on his first start since April. But they had to come from behind after Alan Dezaguies's controversial goal just before the break. The low-key pre-match atmosphere had not been helped when the Champions League anthem failed to be played because of what was said to be a CD malfunction, but the only glitches about United's upbeat first-half performance had been the fact that they failed to turn numerous chances into goals, then fell behind. In Moscow back in September, United had been home and hosed after storming 30 up in the first half an hour, and it should have been a similar story last night. Tuesday, December 5, 2017. Some Manchester United fans were not impressed with the first half against cska. Lukaku had been on a barren run going in here, but he was trying to make up for it by providing the chances for his teammates. His pass sent Rashford through for United's first opening after a couple of minutes, but the youngster, who has been short of goals recently, scuffed his left foot shot against the far post. Lukaku's low cross then gave Shaw a chance to mark his return to the team with a goal, but the defender took a touch rather than take it first time, and that allowed Sergei Ignashevich to close him down and block his goal-bound shot. A fine Manchester United move down the left deserved a goal. Daley Blind's long pass sent Juan Mata away, his control was impeccable before he turned it into the path of Rashford, but his shot was saved by Igor Akinfeev. Shaw was keen to impress after his long absence, and he was unlucky not to score when his well-struck volley from Antonio Valencia's deep cross was saved by Akinfeev, who then kept out Lukaku's effort from the rebound. Shaw was involved again when Paul Pogba put him through on the left of the area. He could have shot but elected to try to set up the unmarked Rashford, only to overhit his pass with the ball rolling out for a goal kick. Rashford was then guilty of the same thing when he overhit his through ball to Lukaku. And United paid for their wastefulness just before the break. CSKA had barely threatened but stunned the hosts by taking the lead with their controversial goal. Mario Fernandes made a break down the right flank, and when Fedoshev failed to connect, it seemed to wrongfoot the United defence. Vitinho was left free to fire in a shot that deflected in off Dezaguies's back, but the latter appeared to be in an offside position. But referee Gianluca Rocchi waved aside United's appeals because even though Blind had slid off the pitch, he was technically keeping Dzagoev onside. United still came out for the second half fueled with a sense of injustice. Rashford had a shot saved, Chris Smalling just failed to connect at the far post from Shaw's cross, and Rashford's free kick was deflected over. But United ended their frustration in style. Pogba proved his value and underlined what a setback his absence will be from Sunday's Manchester derby with a superb ball to Lukaku, who used his strength to hold off Victor Vasson and volley past Akinfeev. Lukaku then headed on a long clearance, and when CSKA failed to clear their lines properly, Mata lobbed the ball over their defence for Rashford to fire past Akinfeev. That was the signal for Mourinho to take off Ander Herrera, who will replace the suspended Pogba on Sunday, and also Lukaku. Man United 343 Romero Lindelof, Smalling, Blind Valencia Tuanzebe 72 Pogba, Herrera McTominay 66, Shaw Mata, Lukaku Marshall 74, Rashford. Booked McTominay. Goals Lukaku 64, Rashford 66, CSKA Moscow 343 Akinfeev v Berezovsky, Vasson, Ignashevich Fernandes, Golovin, Kutchev, Nabokov Vitinho, Shilov Gordiushenko 66 Dzagoev. Booked Berezovsky. Goal Dzagoev 44, referee G. Rocchi Italy.